Okay guys, I'm going to give you a TMI visual. So, if you don't want to hear TMI about going to the restroom, just turn off the video. So, I just went to the restroom and I only went pee, okay, right? But, like, I guess I was right. You can't manage with, I mean, maybe other girls just, you know, kind of keep their secret in a bag, but I'm going to tell you how it is. These are so long that you literally take the toilet paper.
Guys, it's me, Christina Marie. We are testing out some press-on nails today. Look at this. I want to show you how absolutely stunning these are. If you can see, they have rhinestones that go straight up the middle. This one has a curved design with the rhinestones. They look like they are chrome on some, and they also have like an ombre effect. So it goes from like a grayish black tip all the way down to a beautiful subtle pink. We're going to try these on. We're going to test them and see how long they actually last on your nails. If you're like me, you wash dishes, you do laundry, you got kids running around, you got a bunch of stuff to do, you got to go to work, you got to wash your hair, we're going to put these to the ultimate test. And I'm going to tell you guys, honestly, how long they last. Now, Karen is going to be trying out the other set of nails.
Hi guys, my name is Karen and I'm doing a review for Christina. Nails, glue-on nails. We will see how long this thing is going to last. I have 5 kiddos, full-time mommy. And of course, with that, you always have to be the one doing the dishes and the cooking and the cleaning and all this. So my hands are brutalized. Anyways, we're going to put them on and we're going to see how long they're going to last.
These are more of a coffin style. As you can see, they are skinny and they are flat on top. She got the pointy stilettos, which I was not brave enough to try, but she's making her own tutorial. So we're going to actually combine the two tutorials and let you guys know whether or not these are worth your money. So I'm going to go ahead and pop them on my nails, show you how I do it. And we're going to test these for the next few weeks. And I'm going to tell you guys, is this worth your money? If it is, and I can find a link, I will post it down below. So let's go ahead and just jump on over to that video of me putting them on. Guys, so I just slid them out of the package. It comes with the glue. I didn't really notice this as much until I took off the plastic. You can see they're different color rhinestones. Let me try to get the camera to focus. There we go. Look at the different colors they have on there. So for example, like this is a clear, and then like these are more multiple colors. Isn't that just stunning? But you can see when I get close up how this one is more of a chrome finish. This is a regular nail finish. And then these, so if I get straight, you guys can see the different stones, the different colors. So you got clear, multiple color, and then like this pinky peach color to match the nail. You can see it there. You can see this design goes in a swerve. So let's just go ahead and pull one out and see how long it is on my nail. I know my nails look horrible. Oh, wow, that is super long. But that is super, super gorgeous. And the color, wow. It looks really, really good on my skin tone as well. So let's go ahead and prep the nail and put these suckers on. These are all the extra nails that come with it. Okay, so Karen said, I'm going to take Karen's advice and I'm going to do my dominant hand first. Most people don't do their dominant hand first. And I think she had a really good tip there, is to do your dominant hand first because that's the one you use the most and the one you're going to put more pressure on. So all I'm doing here is I'm just pushing back my cuticle as much as I can. You don't want to over direct it. You don't want to force it to go back. You just want it to go back to its natural, healthy position, but not grown onto the actual nail bed like that. So you can see I'm just gently pushing it back. I'm not pushing really, really hard. If you didn't want to use the stick, obviously, you can just take your other nail kind of squish it all back.
All right, guys, we are actually gonna go ahead and put this on my nails, but I have to prepare my nails first. I need to go ahead and buff them and cut out all my ugly cuticles right here and clean under my nails. And as a trick, Christina has mentioned to me, by using alcohol, it actually removes all the oils from my nail bed and my skin around my nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do that, and I'll be right back.
On my nails. So I'm going to take it, and I'm just going to mostly do it at the base there to get any of that cuticle off. And I'm doing it quite gentle. I don't get too aggressive. And then I'm going to take it on the rest of the nail. You see, just like that. Very, very lightly. We just want to give it some texture so that the nail will adhere better. One tip that I do want to tell you guys, so when you wear stiletto nails or coffin nails, you kind of also, you kind of also want to take the corners like this and take that corner off. Don't have it a box, have it more coming towards the center so that your actual nail fits better into the fake nail. And I'm going to repeat this on all my nails now. Now, here's a tip. I'm not going to do it to my nails today, but here's a tip. If you take some alcohol and you put it on your nail, it actually gets, it kind of dehydrates the nail bed, and it gets rid of any excess oil that you might have on there. And it actually helps the nail stick longer, but I don't have time to do that. So I'm just going to rush, throw these on, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, I want you to see how big of a difference. Look at this. So I put them on, right? So all I did was what I showed you, and then I dusted them off. I did not wash them. I just dusted my nails off, and then I started gluing them down. But look at this. These things are freaking humongous. Let me just get a nail and show you, like, humongous. Look at that. Look at how much of a nail that is. That's huge. And I'm so glad I did my right hand first, because it is actually really hard to pick things up. Like I'm trying to get this right. I'm gonna get the nail. Let me grab, shoot. Okay, you can see how okay, you know what? Let me just put my finger sideways and grab it. Like, it is difficult working with these nails. Okay, there we go. Now, you will have to sand the tip, because the tips on these, let me show you. Let me grab a nail, another nail. Okay, so here's the tip. You guys can see they have that little bit of plastic. So before you put it on, just kind of slide it just a little bit back and forth to get rid of that, like that little plastic on the tip of it, and then glue it down. Now, I glue my nails. Everybody does it differently. So I just put a good drop in here, like that. Lay that down, turn it around, fit it to the bed. Oh my gosh, this is so much harder. And yes, my windows are open, so you're hearing one of the neighbors like yell. One of the kids. Okay, so it's straight. Make sure it's straight. And then hold it down. You are hearing a baby cry in the background because her and her sibling are fighting. So when I do this, I hold it, right, for a few seconds. Probably a whole minute, honestly, until it's on, right? And then what I do is I turn it around. Oh, let me grab the stick. And then I lay it down and I push. There's my nail right there, right? So I push my nail down like this to make sure that the tip of my nail gets the glue adhered all the, that the glue comes up all the way through my nail. Because these suckers are so long, they are gonna have to be glued down really, really good. So I'm just pushing my nail down into the glue better. You guys can see that. Look at that. Stunning, but when we look at the difference in size, so nail bed to nail bed, look at that. It is huge. So I'm gonna finish up, I'll show you at the end. You guys can see I pushed it into the nail bed as much as possible so they look like they're freshly done, but look at this. Look how it picks up all those beautiful colors. Stunning. Hey guys, so we're here and this is the first time me seeing Karen's nails. Like, look, so Zimmy and Hazel are with us as well. Check it out, like freaking amazing looking. So she just put them on a little while ago, but if I get close, look at this. Like, wow. And the girls, all the girls were like, oh my gosh. Come tell them what you thought.
Oh my god, they're just like Cardi B's nails, and that's on
Cardi
period.
B.
That's on period. Look how
It's
sharp
not that
it is.
long.
Look how sharp it is.
It is.
Oh,
It is
Okay,
very
Mom.
sharp. Tell them what you were talking about, though, like
the gloves.
about like you don't put as much pressure because.
Oh, right. So I noticed that like with long nails, if you
Face this way.
if you put pressure, like if you go this way, it hurts. So it kind of like reduces your chances of losing it quickly because you feel that it hurts. So you kind of like, oh, don't do that.
Because they're so long.
Right, and they're longer, way longer than the regular ones that we get. But if it were shorter, you kind of like have this tendency to like, it's okay.
That's
It's
true.
okay.
That's true.
You know, it doesn't hurt. It's okay.
Guys, look how long. Like seriously, like look how. I know she has a blue shirt on, so you couldn't see, but look how long those are. Let me just put. It's like, here's my thumb. So it goes all the. I mean, it's like half of my thumb. Look at that. Look, it's like half of her lip, and she has big, voluptuous lips. She has the lip injections.
Oh yeah, right.
Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that stuff looks awesome. I mean, the nails look
So
awesome.
much for putting gloves on. I literally just put this on not too long ago. 2 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, maybe. And it already has a hole.
Okay, guys, they are on and they are down. I'm going to tell you guys, this is the God honest truth. I really don't know how long these are going to last. I really don't know if they will last. Look how monstrous large they are. But this style is totally in. So they're glued on pretty darn well. I do want you guys to know they come with 6 of the rhinestones. And they are absolutely stunning. But they are very difficult. And a little TMI. But like, how are you supposed to wipe your butt with nails this long? I mean, really? Like, how are you not supposed to put pressure against the nail as you're using the facility? Like, what, are you just gonna wrap the toilet paper and then be like, don't know. These are absolutely stunning. Honestly, when I say stunning, I mean they are just beyond gorgeous. They look like they were $90 in a salon. Yeah, honestly, if I got this done in a salon, it would be a minimum of $90 because you have a design. You have an ombre. You have a chrome ombre. You can see that. And then you have all the rhinestones with an ombre. This is absolutely stunning, but it's very, very difficult. I turned on the camera like 3 times. I dropped things. I couldn't, like, it's just very, very hard to fiddle with these things. Like even doing my hair, you're kind of like, shoot. Ooh. So you don't want to put pressure on it because they're so long. Like Karen had mentioned this, they're so long that you feel a lot of pressure, like it's going to pop off. So you don't want to put pressure on it, but like anything you touch, you get that pressure in your nail bed. Anyways, we'll see. I'm going to my YouTube Taco Tuesday meeting and I'm going to see what they say, if they say anything about my nails. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a TMI visual. So if you don't want to hear TMI about going to the restroom, just turn off the video. So I just went to the restroom and I only went pee. Okay, right? But like, I guess I was right. You can't manage with, I mean, maybe other girls just, you know, kind of keep their secret in a bag, but I'm going to tell you how it is. These are so long that you literally take the toilet paper and then have to put it here on your hand, and that's how you wipe. So you wipe like this. Like, here's your booty. So you wipe just like that. Because you can't literally wipe like this because the nail's going to pop off in the toilet. You have to wipe like this. So, yeah, that's TMI, but I gotta, you know, gotta keep it real with you guys. And I could imagine that women who get these nails done, wear a lot of leggings, because Zumi had to zip up my button and zip up my pants for me because I couldn't. I was like, I just couldn't. So yeah, I guess when you're wearing these, leggings are probably the best way to go, or maybe even like just a dress that goes over, because you're not buttoning anything with these nails. Okay guys, so I know you're probably guessing what their names are. These are my YouTube friends. They have a channel called
TheDenOfTools.
And they were just saying about my gorgeous nails.
That they're amazing.
They're very
amazing. They're very amazing.
Let's go closer so you can hear them better. They're very amazing.
Very amazing.
And they say very amazing because he is a talking
bear. I'm tool bear.
He's a tool bear.
North American tool bear.
Not even metaphorically.
They look like bear claws, but just bling bling.
That is so much bling.
It is so much
very
bling.
blingy.
But they did like them. They do say that they're very...
They look very shiny. They look super professional.
That's a big one.
You didn't have them done professionally?
I paid like $150.
I believe it.
I was going to say, there's a lady at my bank, at one of our bank branches, and her nails look like that every single time. And I don't know how she does banking with them, but she pays a pretty penny for hers.
But they totally thought they were real, which that's a plus.
Yes.
Go check out their channel. I'm going to post it down below. Hey guys, I just got home from my YouTube meeting. I just wanted to tell you, so everybody loved them. They did not know they were press on, but I will have to say, like, down here in the nail bed, in your actual nail bed, every single one of my nails actually are very, very sore. Like super sore in here, in that area. And I don't know if it's because they're so long and if you touch anything, you naturally put pressure against them. But they feel like, you know, when you get fresh acrylic nails, how they sand so much down there and it's so tender. It does feel like they are very tender in this area. So hopefully tomorrow they don't feel like that, but they lasted throughout the evening. I ate with them in the whole bit, so we'll see how long they will stay on. Okay guys, so today is 7 days. I want you to see what they look like. There we go, got the camera in focus. So you can see they haven't not lifted at all, which is wonderful. I did lose a stone right here. Let's get the camera to focus. So you can see where I lost the stone right here. I don't know if you can tell so much because it left that like little reflectant piece, so I don't think you notice it as much. But look at this one. So you can see it hasn't lifted at all. I'm very hard on my nails. But like on the 4th day, I was washing dishes and I hit it against something and it bent. You know, you can see how it bent right there. And then I was washing my hair right now. And it's funny because there's a little chip that came out of it. So I think when they bend, they become a lot more fragile. And you guys can see over here, like that line right here. So once if they hit something hard or they buckle, they can become really, really weak. I have no idea how a chip came out of that right now, but it did. But everything else, let me show you my other hand. So here's my other hand. You guys can see this one is all intact. This is how the chrome looks after a week. Still really shiny. Look at that. But yeah, look, they have not lifted. It has literally been 7 days. Stone, like all the stones besides that one are still on, so that's pretty darn impressive. But guys, for me, I'm gonna have to sand down that one corner because it's too sharp. It like bent right there. Look at that. So you can see. Which is a good thing that it broke up top. It actually broke above my nail. So all of the base is still super glued down and it broke above my nail. So I could imagine if my nail was shorter, it would have broken right exactly where your nail grows to be. First nail off, the end of 7 days. So all I did, because I can't pull the nail off because it's so down on there tight, I just filed it. Looks good.
Okay, today is a Wednesday morning. It's been 6 days since these nails have been in my fingers, and I woke up to this. Yeah. So it is a 1 week and 2 days of nails. As you can see, 2 already broken over here on this side, and on the other side I have managed to put all of them except for this one right here. The diamond started falling out a week after. So yeah, there's an update. 1 week and 2 days.
Okay guys, so this is 9 days later. They are starting to show some signs of wear and tear. You can see right here in the corner, you can see that it's more circular on the top. It's more like oval looking instead of straight. So the chrome, you guys can see, it's getting a little banged up, but that's normal for any nail. But a lot of the tips, so this one's more square, are becoming more circular. Okay guys, so this is the end of a long day. I want you to see the nails. So I bent this one, or this one. I bent this one the other day when I was cooking. I don't know, I just rammed it and it completely bent. And oh my gosh, does it hurt like a mother. But look at how much new growth I have. You guys can see right here. Like my nails are completely growing out, and it is time that these suckers come off, but they're still pretty glued down. You can feel like the ones that are already popping up, like, you know, you can see like that movement at the base. They have been on for this many days, but I have been super impressed. I will have to say though, when they bend, it's never gonna be as strong as it was. So this bent, and then another one of them bent a little bit, and they're never gonna be like super strong. For some reason, that plastic just kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't go back to being like 100%. It goes back to being maybe like 85%, but I don't know guys, like they're still on. They still look good. I have missed like rhinestone missing, like I am missing some rhinestones. You know, these, actually, it's kind of funny because they go off, they miss in the same places. So like I have 2 missing here and 2 missing there. So it's kind of funny. They fall off in the same spots, which is weird, right? But it at least makes them look even. They are still stuck on here, but I can't wait for them to come off. Some of them I know that will not, when they start falling, some of them I know will not come off. Like this sucker is just on. And I really honestly think that doing my dominant hand first was the best honest to God trick ever, because my dominant hand is on there and I do a lot of dishes, a lot of cleaning, got kids running around, I got my husband to take care of, I got a dog, I got a bunch of stuff. I stay home, I also work. So I am very hard on these nails, and for them to be on this long, when they do start breaking off, I am just gonna cut them short, kind of like how I did this, you know, and just we'll kind of wait till they come off naturally, because I'm not gonna rip. If I rip this sucker off, it's gonna just pull a lot of my nail off. But so far it's been a long time later and they still look pretty darn good, believe it or not. You guys can see I do a lot of cooking, so I actually cut on this sometimes with a knife, and that's why you see sometimes these lines right here. But I'm still really super impressed.
Guys, it's been 3 weeks and 4 days, and I wanted to show you guys my nails. They look horrible, so I'm gonna warn you. Here they are. I am quite pleased over the past 3 weeks having these nails. I think they're so pretty, they're so gorgeous. I've gotten a lot of compliments from them. But for me, because I do a lot of hand washing and I do a lot of like this for my rags at home, they're not something that I would want to wear and want to keep wearing. I would still prefer to go to the salon and get them done, because, you know, by doing that, it lasts a little bit longer. And with these are actually so perfect when you're attending a wedding, you're having your first date, second date, whatever. But overall, I'm happy, but kind of like disappointed, because after a week for me, or after a few days for me, after about 4 or 5 days for me, one nail would pop out, you know. So for me, I would honestly give it about a 6 out of 10, only because the first 4 days I've gotten so many compliments. Everywhere I go, I've gotten so many compliments on how gorgeous they are, how pretty they are, the color. Anyways, thank you, Christina. Thank you for buying the nails and letting me review it and letting me try them on. I beyond happy. Thank you.
It broke. It doesn't really hurt. It kind of bends back this way, comes this way, and it kind of just snaps off. So that's how this one broke. That's how this one broke. But it's kind of like I was saying, when you bend it, they're not going to last much longer after if you bend it. Like, these are still pretty hard. But yep, I'm going to file this down and just make it square, see how much longer these last. Okay, guys, so the last picture you saw was about a week ago. You guys can see I've taken them off. Oh, my nails look horrible on camera. But you guys can still see that there's still some damage because I ripped them off to the nail. Kind of like right here. Focus, camera, focus. Well, it's a little harder to focus the camera, but you guys can see that there's still some damage to the nails. Like any time you put a nail on and rip it off. So obviously they lasted a long time. Doing your dominant hand first is the most amazing thing that I learned, that works amazing, obviously, because they were glued on there. So, I mean, yes, they lifted at the base because your cuticle produces a little bit of oil. But as far as like the middle of it and the tip, like that sucker was on. It did not want to come off. I did have to remove them because like I slammed my hand against something and it kind of buckled it a little bit, the other ones, a little bit, but it hurt so bad and it lifted much more in the back that I just removed them. Now, are they worth it? Honestly, they lasted a solid 2 weeks on me. On Karen, not so much, but her and I, even though she has 5 kids and I don't have as many kids as she does, we are very, very active as far as like activities, recreational things, cleaning the house, doing the dishes, cooking all the time. So it's not like her and I were light on our hands, on our nails. We actually put them to the test. Now you do have that uncomfortableness of it being very tender for about 1 or 2 days right here. In your actual nail bed. It is like that soreness, but other than that, I loved them. I don't think they lasted as long on her than they did me. She busted hers really, really quick. Me, when they busted, it was mostly, oh, this is a tip. It was mostly, I think, what my index finger and my thumb, the 2 fingers that you probably use more than the other ones, if you think about it. I would honestly say that do not put the rhinestones on this finger, on your index finger or your thumb, because you use them more. Those rhinestones are going to hit more things. They're going to get caught in, because think about it. You even run your fingers through your hair, and your first finger is your index finger to touch your hair, things like that, you know. So I would put a plain or a shiny or ombre or whatever, just no rhinestones on your main fingers that you use. Other than that, I think it was really, really worth it. Do I personally like the length? I think that I got a lot of compliments. I think everybody thought that they were gorgeous and bougie and really expensive. But personally, for me, it's just a little bit too long. It made things a little bit more complicated. I couldn't type. I had difficulties turning on and off my camera. You learn to readjust the way that you use your hands when you have nails that long. You kind of like learn to do more on the side of the finger versus going like that, and the way that you grab things. Like, it took me a day or two to adjust, but it's adjusting very, very easily. As far as like everything else, like Karen didn't think they lasted as long. I thought they lasted much longer than hers. I think that the style that I got was amazing, really, honestly. The style that she got, I really don't know why hers would break quicker or pop off. But if you watch the video, like the way that I glue it, and I actually hold it for so super long, and then I push the base back, I push it down, I put my finger down on like a countertop or whatever, and then I push the nail onto it and I hold it. I think that had to do a lot with why hers didn't last as long, actually glued down, because I noticed that she just holds it like 1, 2, 3 and then releases, versus I hold it much longer, and I really make sure that that glue is in there like super duper good. Do I like them? Yes, I do. Are they beautiful? Absolutely. And you know what? Like, if you got the actual tabs, you know, those sticky tabs, and you use them just for special occasions, I think that would be awesome too. I know that all the nail salons are closed right now, so I thought that this would be an awesome review to show you guys. I think that this is an amazing, beautiful, gorgeous looking nail. Do I recommend getting it? Honestly, I really do. Now, did Karen recommend getting it? I don't remember. You're going to have to rewind it and look. But I would recommend getting the style that I got, the Coffin nails. She got the stilettos. You guys let me know. What did you think of the video? What did you think of the nails? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with her? Let me know. Do you want to see more collaborations like this when we try out the new and different style press-on nails that come out? Because sometimes it's just a little bit too expensive to go to the salon and pay, like, that would have been $100 at the salon, because it was an ombre, rhinestones, a high gloss, foil, whatever you want to call it. So let me know, sound off down below. But while you're down there checking out the description, I'll post all the links to these nails if I can find them on Amazon. I'm not sure if I can find them, but if I can find them, I'll post all the information down below. But while you're down there, if you could hit that thumbs up button, little subscribe button, and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. Let's go ahead and just jump on over to the quote of the day. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.